It is the area, now those people missed all that. It is the area of the weird shape times the number, thank you for telling me that, the number of layers. Now, you know, Mrs. Santino, like that's how I do it, right? But the formal way to do it is this. You get the base area and you times by the height. But I need to make a big deal about the weird shape. This first one does not have a weird shape. But after that, they do have weird shapes. And that's why you have to be careful, because you have to start with the weird shape and then go up or sideways, depending on whether it's sitting like this or it's sitting like this. So let's start with an easy one. Are you guys ready? So on this first one, everyone's got highlighters. Grab a highlighter out. This will totally make this easier tonight. Got a highlighter? Okay. I want you to highlight the flat bottom of this guy. It's this dude right here. Does everybody see him? That's going to be the thing that we start with. That's our weird shape. That's the Mrs. Tarantino weird shape. So we go up to our little formulas here. You don't need to memorize them. They're right down here. Look, there it is. It's base times height. So I look at it and think, oh, that's just 8 times 7. Start there. Get that. That's what I want to see on a quiz, is that you went 8 times 7. I love the fact that you find the weird things in your backpack. 8 times 17. And I got 136. So let me tell you what that means. That means I have a layer of 136 Legos. I've got a whole layer of them. And then I have 12 layers. So then we times by 12. Does that make sense? It should seem really easy. It should seem really easy. Okay, so here's what I got. When it times it by 12, I'm going to get 1,000. Now, they're going to be pretty big numbers because we got a lot of Legos in there. 1,632. But Legos are not flat squares. They have shape to them. If you've ever stepped on one, you know this, right? They are not flat. They will kill you. So we don't say inches. We don't say inches squared. We say inches cubed. I just saw Sam say that because they're little cubes. The Legos are little cubes. Does that make sense? Are we good? Okay. We're going to step up our game right away because here's our next shape. What we do is we highlight the weird shape. It's the bases. It's the two things that are not rectangles, right? So right now with your highlighter, highlight the thing that is not a rectangle. There's one of my bases. And if I wanted to do this one, but you know what? I only have to do one of them. So there he is. But sometimes they're standing up. Sometimes they're standing this way. Sometimes they're coming at you. That's what makes these tricky. Is I had a student in my last class who's really good at the math. And she's like, I don't see them. And I'm like, I know, I hear you. Okay, look on your formula sheet for the formula of a triangle. It is, we start there. We start just with this guy, and then we'll do the layers afterwards. So if you look on your formula sheet, it is 1/2 base times height. We're using this and our spit height. Remember, our guy is standing right here, and he's spitting down. It looks like he's peeing right there, but he's standing right there, and he's not peeing, he's spitting. You're gross. So we're going to go ahead and plug in here. 1/2, 15 times 13, get an answer, and then times it by 24 layers. And if you're like, Miss T, come on, this is light work. They get a little dicier, but not too bad. Divided by 2. I got 97.5, but I want 24 layers. Those are my layers. Because I'm going to have 24 layers of 97, 97, 97, all the way to the back wall. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Do you see it? Because it's going back. There you go. So here's what I got. 2,340 Legos, or yards cubed. Volume is in cubes. Okay, I love you all. Here comes the one that's rough. That trapezoid is hard to see. So I'm going to give you how I do it because I struggle with her. Here she is. We're not going to worry about her. This is a dumb problem. It just looked like cheese. Okay. I need you, if you can, to highlight the trapezoid. It's hard to see. You have it on your paper.
Is that the base?
It is that's going to be our base. Yes. So when you see him and highlight the trapezoid. Y'all doing it? Ainsley, I am taking it. Highlight the trapezoid, girl. Yes. No. Let's finish this. My God. Oh my God, because it's after lunch. Damn it. You did. Oh my God. You're like a, you know what? You're like a little old man who has to, like, yeah, that has to pee in the middle of the night. You are. You're like a little man who has to, like, I'm 8 years old. Sorry. Oh my God. You know what's lovely? That's on tape. I love that for us. Okay. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Here's my advice, and Ellie's going to take my advice. I have an easier time seeing this by rewriting it. Does everyone see what I've just done there? Is everybody cool with that? I've just I've taken that base off and I set it off by itself because on a trapezoid, man, that one's hard. Look at your formula. See if you can figure out the pieces you need. You need a top part. You need a bottom part. You need spit going down the middle. So here we go. Top part is 19. Bottom part is 5. This, look for that right angle. That's the spit coming. Well, actually, it's going up. I love that for us. And that is, will I make it 12.1 on a test? No, but I just found this problem in a book. Okay, start by getting the area of the trapezoid. You know how to do it. And guess what? I'm not going to have any just plain trapezoids on the test. I don't need to. I can do these. Here's the formula. Ellie's writing this formula down. 12.1. Are we good? Start there. Sydney, you got this done? Don't do anything else. Just give me the area of the base. Just the area of the base. It's 19 plus 5. And you know why I got that? On my little formula sheet right in front of you, right? Because I don't have that memorized either. Like I had to look it up. Well, I don't because I'm a dork and I have no friends. But, you know, you normal people have to look it up. You normies. Yeah, I got 145.2. But guess what? I have, here's where it's tricky, 8 layers of that. Do you see how it's heading back? It's 8 layers. It's like it's going like this. Here's your trapezoid. You got 8 layers going back. So we're going to take that and then multiply it by 8 layers. Yes, it is. Well, because we just practice it tomorrow. We just go practice it. I mean, like this, I got one more problem and I'm done, right? Almost done, baby. I got feet to the third. Okay. Are we okay? Are you with me? Did you get it? And you know what? I think the hardest one is not the hardest one. Yes. By 8, because you see how this is my flat spot? I'm going back 8. I'm not going to lie. That's the hardest part on trapezoids. And I'm also on the quiz going to give you a highlighter if it helps. I have a hard time seeing these. And I'm not lying. When you look at your answer key tonight, you're going to see this, not because I did it because I like you guys. I did it because I needed to do it, right? Okay, last one. Oh, we got 2 more. Cans. Guess what? Cans are easy. Cans are our favorite because they don't have a lot of parts. All it is this base area, which is pi r squared. And then here's my layers.
That's so
It is the layers. It's so easy. Cans are the best. Cans are the best. Just make sure you got an actual radius. That I'm not tricking you by giving you the diameter. So is this one the easiest? Cans are the best. All you need is a radius. You just take the middle, take that dude, square him, cut him by pi, see how many layers you got. So easy. We like cans. We love cans. 14 times 14 times pi times 29 layers. It's huge. Oh my God. 17,857. What the literal hell? Okay, big finish. This is why we've done everything in this chapter for the last problem. Okay, here we go. All we're going to do is exactly what we did in the start of class. Ignore the 4 layers. Oh, and by the way, I changed the problem. So look at your thing. Use 10 down here. I don't want 7. 7's a dumb number. Get rid of the 7. That was dumb. Yeah? So here's what I want you to do. All you need is one number to get this guy on the bottom. You know what? That was our starter, right? So get that base part, and then whatever you get, just do 4 layers. So I'm going to do it with you. You ready? This is genuinely just like we did on the starter. Oh my God, that's so good. That's as good as I get. If you could do this, you got everything we've done. Everything we've done since our last test. Oh, and I'm going to turn your test back to you. Because they're all finally made up. It only took literally 1,000 years. Did you get 36 for that guy? Okay, so here I go. I'm going to say tan 36 is 5 divided by A. I'm going to do a little bit of flip-flop math. So A equals 5 over tan 36. Ooh, got a little crazy there. Tan 36, here I go. I'm going to say, clearing it out, 5 divided by tan 36. I got about 6.9 or 7. Shall we go at 7? So here's what I know. S-A-N divided by 2. The S was 10. The A was 7. The N was 5. Divided by 2. That's your base level of Legos. Let's get that. 7 times. Well, let's do it. 7 times. Did you guys get 175?
Yes.
Okay, we got 175, but on this one, sorry, we have 4 layers. So 175 times 4. 700. That's the hardest one on the quiz. I'm done, yes. That's perfect, because you know why you use 6.9 instead of 7, and that's excellent. That's actually a better answer, but I'll take a photo. Okay, goodbye, my friends who are somewhere else.